Morning, everybody. So I started to record the video, but of course I am working, so I had to take a call. But anyway, so I was talking about the the way I don't just jump into a car and get all crazy and without actually taking a little bit of time and reviewing uh, the car and all of its quirks and so on and so forth. But anyway, so everybody that has driven one of these knows that these CTS-Vs are stupid fast and handle well and do everything damn near perfect, really. But anyway, so I want to step back just a little bit and kind of touch on the book by Cadillac experience. And so the experience for book by Cadillac has been really, really exemplary. They have made everything so nice and so uh, professional and top notch that it's just pretty awesome. Anyway, so uh, I had in my other video, I had mentioned the fella came out and dropped the car off at the house and gave me the lowdown on everything. The thing that I didn't mention, um, I did it in my blog that I showed pictures, but um, he gave me a big like um, like a gym bag that's got the logo on it. Inside the gym bag, there was a black aluminum uh, a water bottle, one of those water bottles, and it's got the logo on it. He inside there was a yeah, because it's a little rainy out today. Book by Cadillac umbrella, and there was a book by Cadillac pen, real nice pen. And this was something that I thought was actually kind of cool. There was a little case with the logo on it, and inside of it was a brand new, sort of an all-in-one USB C, no USB A to micro USB with a lightning adapter, and then the old 30-pin iPhone adapter, which nobody probably even has those iPhones anymore. But it would have been nice if it was a lightning and then a USB-C. But hey, look, beggars can't be choosers. So I remembered when I was talking to my wife about it, and she's like, "Well, I don't understand. Why would somebody want to do that?" Well, there's a lot of reasons. When you um, buy $100,000 car, the car payment's fairly expensive unless you're just a baller and you just write a check for it. And I don't think that I'd be willing to bet you that not many people write checks for these things, but I could be wrong. Um, the other thing is the insurance, and that's the one thing that really just boggles my mind. Is I see all these YouTubers that are young guys, um, guitar megalodon, and just speed whatever, and all these guys, Cletus, and just I mean the list goes on and on. And mind you, I love all their stuff. I mean it's you know pretty awesome. But those guys are young, and I don't know how. I mean, just so let me back up. There's one thing to be able to afford the insurance, and then there's another thing to be able to think that it's okay to pay that. And so, like for me, I priced out insurance on one of these and on a new Z06 and on a new ZR1 and a Z06, like a new Z06 with the 650 horse motor engine. That's one thing that always bothers me is when people talk about, a gasoline motor, and that's not right. Electric motors, gasolines are engines, or diesels are engines. But anyway, um, so I had priced out insurance because I'm thinking, I really have always wanted a Corvette. I just, from back in the 90s when I had my Corvette place that I built performance parts, always wanted one. So I thought, let's see. And the insurance on the thing is like, God, I mean, just for the one vehicle, adding it adds like 2 or 3 thousand bucks to my car insurance, and I'm almost 55 years old and don't have any tickets, don't have any accidents, don't have anything. And I'm thinking, how do these guys, justify that? See, that's the difference. Being able to afford it and then justifying it. So, like for me, I just, I can't justify having my car insurance go from say $200 a month to $700 a month or some whatever the stupid number was. Regardless of how much I like the car. But by the same token, me looking at a last generation, a C6 Z06 with the 7 liter, my insurance went down from where it is now with my X5M. So when I looked at this, I think, well, okay, so if you have a $100,000 car, I mean, car payments, going to be $1,000 or whatever the number is, and then you've got the insurance is going to be another 700-800 bucks a month, and then you have maintenance and tires and just licensing and all that junk, and uh, so really the fee to get into one of these, especially if you're not somebody who is easily pleased when it comes to your vehicles. So, like as an example, my wife gets a car, she loves it, and doesn't want to change. Me, I get a car and I like change. And I'm a car guy, and so the two things sort of lend themselves to being, problematic. So, anyway, but um, the thing that struck me with this is that, you get the concierge service, you get all the maintenance, you get the car payment, you get the insurance, any service items, you get the unlimited Wi-Fi hotspot built into the car, you get OnStar service, I mean, just everything, and except for tickets and gas. So I thought, I think it's kind of a good idea, and so and there's no commitment. That's long term. Nothing lasts more than a month. So if I get close to my time, I can say I'm going to hand it in and I want to get an Escalade. I can say I want to get a CT6. I can say that I want to, whatever. I can get that ATS-V. So it's awesome for that. Now, then the other point is like, what if you sign up, you don't have to get anything, but let's say that you're planning on going on a road trip. You're going to go on vacation or something, and you want to go to, wherever. As long as it's within the continental United States, you can go. So now you've got a thing where, let's say that I'm going to drive to California or something, and I want to take all the family, or I'm whatever, and I want to get an Escalade. Just get an Escalade, and I'm done. So I think it's actually a kind of a cool idea. And in fact, even one of my friends right now already wants to, sign up because he can see the value in it. Because it's like one of those things that if you don't use it, you don't. And to me, I thought, I don't know that I necessarily need to have my X5M just sitting in the driveway most of the time, you know. And yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be busy working for a long time, don't have to do anything. And let's say that I'm going to have a month where it's a little bit lighter and I want to go have something that I want to go squirt around in. I go and, reserve a whatever and I go. So, anyway, now that being said, there's the availability isn't everywhere yet. So, if you're curious about the service, go to your Android, the Google Play Store or the Android App Store, and go book my Cadillac, look for it, download it. And part of the thing is you're going to be uploading your information. Your zip code's one of them, and it'll tell you. The I know that Porsche has one. I know that BMW has one. I know that Volvo has one. Volvo, I got no desire. It doesn't do anything for me. But I can tell you that, again, with them, because all these programs are startups, the BMW Access or Access or whatever, however they want to say it, Access by BMW is available in Atlanta area, and the Porsche version is somewhere in New Jersey, I think, or somewhere around there. But anyway, this is it's kind of a cool deal, and I wanted to get the experience part of it out of the way because it's it's been pretty darn nice, and the folks have been great, and I know that with me anyway, a lot of times I know that I'm not super easy to please, but I also know that I'm not super demanding. There's lots of things that I don't do. I don't sit and grind people for pricing. I don't, but what I do expect is a certain level of uh, professionalism, and just like I am glad that Cadillac gets that, and specifically the folks at Book by Cadillac understand that because they made the experience really nice. After speaking with the fellow on the phone, Chris, a few times, I mean, he and I are on a first name basis, and I recognize his phone number. I have it saved in my phone, and if I have a question, he's more than happy to answer it. And, you know, yeah, I appreciate that. And I appreciate the program. So, anyway, done with this video's in the can. I'm just on my way to work. And I will be back with another video. Thank you.